Hi everyone, I am Yamini, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SNS College of Technology. Today we are going to cover Unit 1, Introduction to OOPS, and our topic for today is class. Let us recall our previous class. Before starting the new topic, let us quickly recall what already know. In earlier session, we we discussed the basic of object-oriented programming and real-world modeling. Now we will focus on one of the most important concepts in OOPS, the class. What is class? A class in object oriented programming is a blueprint or template used to create an object. It is defined the attribute which represents the data and methods which represents actions or behavior. All objects created from a class will have these common properties and behaviors. Next one, definition of class. Definition of class. In a OOPS, a class is a user-defined data type. It groups a data members and member functions into a single unit. This helps us represent a real-world entity in a structured and organized manner. Next, a diagrammatical representation of graph. In a diagrammatic representation, that is, in this stage, we clearly define the concepts of class. A class do not occupy a member by itself. A member is allocated only when objects are created from a class. Next one, real world example for a class. In a real world example, that is, let us consider the concept using a real world example. Consider a car model like Toyota. Here, the car class is a car. Attributes such as color, model, speed, and mileage define its state. Methods such as start a engine, accelerate and brake define its behavior. Each actual car is an object created from this class. Next, importance of class. The importance of class helps in organizing a large problem into smaller, manageable parts. They support a cover reusability, modularity, and data security, which are key advantages of object-oriented programming. Next, summary of class concepts. In a summary of class concepts, that is, to summarize, a class is a blueprint. It's contain a data member and methods, and it represents a real world entity in a programming. Next, a syntax of class. What does a syntax means? That is a syntax in a class. That is, now let us look at a syntax of the class in Java. All classes define using the keyword class followed by a class name. Inside the class, variable and methods are declared. Next example program for class. In example program, that is, An example shows the simple Java class named car. It contains a variable called make and the method display make. The method point the value of the car make. This demonstrates how data and method are combined inside a class. How to solve a question in and C. Now, try to apply what you have learned. Design a book class for a library system. Include a attribute and then such as title, author, and year published. This helps strengthen your understanding of the class concepts. Next one, mind map. In a mind map, that is a visual representation of mind map, summarizing the class concepts. It shows the relationship between class, attributes, methods, and objects, making a revision quick and effectively. Thank you.